Don't go away. Don't touch that mouse. Don't move. It is Marvel News number 100. It's our centennial edition of Marvel News, and it's an all Avengers X-Men update. And in it, we are going to talk about, what else would we talk about? Avengers versus X-Men. We're going to talk about the spin-off series that's coming out of that. We're also going to talk about Brian Bendis' last arc on the Avengers and the surprise pick he got for the artist on that series. Stick around for that. We're going to talk about Marvel's Avengers Alliance, which is going to be a Facebook app that's going to be coming your way real soon. Captain America and Bucky is going to change its name to Captain America and... we'll tell you in a minute.
Sucky.
And... maybe. And Marvel's going to do a series of prose novels. We're going to explore that a little bit. All that and more coming right up right after this. Here at Alternate Reality, less is always more, because all new comics are always 15% off here at Alternate Reality. Every day for everyone. Unlike other stores, I have knocked 15% off the cover price of every new comic that's ever walked out the door here, going all the way back to when I first opened in 1994. So why shop anywhere else when you can come down here and save 15% off every day for everyone at Alternate Reality?
Brain surgeon to bongo drummer, we all love Marvel News.
Deliver us from weasels. Marvel News, episode 100. Mustard and lightning.
And, oh, there he goes adjusting the camera.
Well, he's clean. He's clean himself.
You know what this means?
I don't know.
Hey, folks! Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. It's time for
Marvel News.
Marvel News. Not just Marvel News. Marvel News number 100.
100. You can go back and look at 100 of these.
100 of them. It's our centennial edition. And Marvel News, as always, has come to you from, for every one of these that we've done, this place behind me. Alternate Reality.
You can watch how Comic Book Man has aged.
Yes, watch me age. Marching towards a grave.
You're like the president.
Marching towards a grave.
Me, I
Like 20 years for every one we do.
Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kensington, people downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where all my new comics, especially all my Marvel comics, are always 15% off every day for everyone. Oh, this is an all Avengers, all X-Men Marvel update. That's right. The two pillars of the Marvel Universe, the Avengers and the X-Men, we're going to cover. And of course, since we're doing that,
yes,
we have to talk about
Avengers
versus X-Men, the seminal event for 2012 in the Marvel Universe.
Yes, Marvel finally announced the companion series for the 12-issue event.
Yes.
It's going to be called AVX Versus. Now, the 12-issue series will basically show, well, the point is you've got the Avengers and you've got the X-Men and they're fighting. Okay, some people would like to see the individual fights between members of both teams. This 12-issue companion series will show those fights. 2 stories an issue, all-star teams working on them. So I think you've got, I think Dale Keane's even drawing, which has the Hulk fighting people. So
I would assume Cap will fight Wolverine.
Cap will fight Wolverine. It's Scott Campbell's even drawing one of these things. So Marvel basically.
Campbell, where'd they get him from?
He's still working on the Spider-Man book.
Yeah.
We also
He might still be working on this book a year from now.
Well,
too.
no. It's a short thing. It's already in. Now the first issue of Avengers vs. X-Men will be drawn by John Romita Jr. So he's going to start everything off.
Well, good for him. Okay. Meanwhile, over on the Avengers, Brian Michael Bendis, as we've talked about before, is getting ready to say fond farewell to the Avengers family. Who will be drawing his last arc?
Walt Simonson.
Really? Walt Simonson.
Walt Simonson came back in.
There's a name I didn't think I'd hear for a long time.
Bendis went out. He called Simonson up. He said, "Hey, I'm leaving the book. I wanted this big deal arc. Would you like to come in and draw it?" And Simonson said, "Sure. What the hell?" So
great.
He's he's going to be drawing the last 6 issues. The arc, I believe, will be over in September, October. So that's when Bendis will be done with all of his Avengers stuff.
I'll be buying those. Put those in my file.
Walt Simonson.
Beyond the Marvel Universe, the Avengers are still having an impact. Disney, specifically, Marvel Avengers Alliance. What is Marvel Avengers Alliance?
It is a Facebook platform. Disney Interactive Media Group is the people over at Disney who do all the video games and social media stuff.
Okay.
So you will be able to go on Facebook, as far as Zynga's Mafia Wars in the same vein, and you'll be able to play a Marvel Avengers Alliance game.
So this is going to be one of those crummy Facebook apps you got to download and give your computer a virus with.
Well, you don't really download Mafia Wars and stuff.
Yeah,
but
you give your computer a virus.
But you do allow them to access your profile. But you'll be able to do Avengers fights on Facebook.
Okay. Captain America and Bucky will become what?
Captain America and Hawkeye.
So Bucky's gone?
Well, you're at the point where you tell stories where James Barnes was young. You're at the point now where you're doing stories where James Barnes telling adventures of him as he was the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And since the Winter Soldier is getting his own book, it's not really necessary to keep him hanging around Captain America.
I thought the whole point behind the Captain America and Bucky book was to show Cap and Bucky, or just Bucky, at different points throughout their history together.
And they've
Untold stories you haven't seen before.
And they've already done it. So.
They've done them all. There ain't nothing to see. We've done 2 or 3 stories. That's it. We're done. We're out of here.
I want to see him in the retirement castle.
Yeah, that was the other one. So it'll become Captain America and Hawkeye. It'll be written by Cullen Bunn, who's writing...
Grumpy Old Men.
He's writing the Fearless tie-in thing. And art by Alessandro Vitti, who drew Secret Avengers or whatever.
Not that I can't figure this out, but why Captain America and Hawkeye? Like,
I don't know, because there's a movie coming out, and Hawkeye's a big deal, the damn movie.
Because Hawkeye's a big deal, and Hawkeye cannot carry a book to save his life. But you can team him up with other people. Would you like to have a meal made out of just ketchup? No, but ketchup goes great with many things, and that's what Hawkeye is. He's ketchup.
I mean, actually, Captain America was running the Avengers way back then, and what was it, Avengers number 4? Yeah. Hawkeye couldn't stand him because Hawkeye was a villain, so they re-teamed up. Now, the first arc of the series will involve the 2 of them fighting dinosaurs.
Great. Why not? Kids love dinosaurs.
Everybody loves dinosaurs.
But we don't want to fight them.
Well, sure we do. Well, the ones with the stumpy arms, you could beat them up because he can't punch you back.
Our last story up involves a series of prose novels, and Marvel hasn't done this in a while. A series of prose novels based on different Marvel characters, and the first bunch of novels that they're going to do is going to be based on what big event?
Civil War.
Oh, the Civil War event.
For Marvel Knights editor Stuart Moore is going to write the first comic book, the first prose novel adaptation. Okay. There are 3 more other than that. Moore will basically be the guy in charge of wrangling those horses and getting them together. And Stuart Moore actually is a pretty good editor, and he came to Marvel and they said, "You want to do some prose stuff?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll do." He said, "You think this will work?" And I said, "Yeah, okay, let's do it." So they're going to have prose novels out.
How do they figure it's going to work?
Well, because you'll have folks who may want to go, I'd like to read the Civil War thing, but I don't really want to buy all the issues. But I'd like to read it as a book so I could read this on a train or on my tablet, and no one's looking over my shoulder going, "Why are you reading a comic? What the hell's wrong with you?"
DC's been doing this for a while. There's Final Crisis prose novel out there. There's 52, I think, prose novel out there. I mean, most of the big events that DC has done over the last 8 or 9 years, there's a prose novel out there somewhere based on it. I've had most of them in the store at some point or another and sold through them. But yeah, that's how I remember all of them, because they've been in the store. The last one I think was Final Night. Maybe New 52. I think Flashpoint. I think there actually is a Flashpoint one coming. I'm not sure.
Sold okay.
Yeah.
Well, one copy. Yeah, sold okay. I sold 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
one copy sold it 100%. 100% sell through.
Pretty good sell through.
I guess what I'm asking is, they were knocking down the door asking you for it, or
no, but it's the type of thing that if it's sitting on the shelf, somebody at some point is going to look at it and go, "Oh, look at this," and then buy it.
This is interesting. You could say, like I said, you could be saying, I got a flight. I got 3 hours to kill. I need something to read. I'd like to read comics on the plane, but people will stare at me. So I think I'll pick up this prose novel.
Yeah, I'll read this prose novel with Captain America plastered all over the cover.
Well, I'll be on the front cover, so you just fold it over and you're reading it.
I've read comics on planes. I don't know.
Well, in Japan, people read comics on planes.
All the time.
Here's your conversation. You're on the plane. You're reading a book, and it's a Civil War on the outside of it. If a guy's sitting next to you and he starts talking to you about the Civil War, and at some point you have to tell him, "No, this is about a comic book fight."
I think
if it was a graphic novel, you wouldn't have to say a word.
Well, I think the subtitle of this thing is Avengers Civil War, so you'll see Avengers.
Well, anything that promotes reading, I'm all right with it.
Reading's fundamental.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We've got no more Marvel news. But you can go to the store's website, just like you have for the last 100 editions of this show.
100 times we
You can go to the store's website.
You're not listening.
Check out all the Marvel news that this man sends me and I post up. Where is the store's website?
Sarah, tell him.
Hey, how much does a branding iron cost?
So go to the store's website. Check out all of the Marvel news Bo sends me. I post up there. And that's it. Bo?
Yeah.
It's been great for 100.
It's been amazing.
It's been great.
It's been splendiferous.
If you'd like to do Marvel news, give me a call because I really like to unload him.
What?
Hi. It's been great, Bo.
But 100 is
1 second crap.
100 is a big bite. It's a big bagel.
Yeah, big bite out of my ass. So until next time, it's Comic Book Man
and Bo
saying. Bye!
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.